One of the things that introductory physics students sometimes confuse is the following. If I give you, let's say, for a particular location, okay, x naught, and I can make x naught, say 1 meter, 2 meters, whatever you want. It's some point in space. If at that point in space I tell you what the value of the potential is, let's say V naught, then sometimes somebody can argue that, well, now that I have the potential at that location in space, I can find what is the electric field. Now, I want to think about how can I use potential? What do I need in order to find the electric field? I know that electric field, say in one dimension, so I'm using the x component, is the change in the potential over the change in x. And if you think about this in terms of a graph, this would be the negative slope. Okay, if you're working with a graphical representation, then minus delta v over delta x is minus the rise over the run, and that's the negative of the slope. Now, to calculate a slope, to calculate rise over run, to calculate a delta v over delta t, you need at least 2 points. So the fact that here you have the delta and here you have the delta, both of these refer to the change, and the denominator corresponds to a change in x, a change in position. That means that you do need to know what is the value of the potential somewhere around x naught, let's say x1. And let's make this to be V1. So this is the value of the potential V1 at x1 and V0 at x0. You need to have 2 points, at least 2 points, in order to calculate a change in potential over the change in x. In the same way, if I give you 2 points and I tell you that those are connected with a straight line, okay, then you can find rise over run, you can find the slope, and then you can tell me what is the negative of that, which will give me the electric field. So it is a misconception to believe that from a single point, from a single potential value, you can find the electric field. You cannot. You need to have at least 2. And you need, and those 2 cannot be, I do want to point out, those 2 need to be somewhere near, close to each other, okay? If you want to find the slope or rise over run, those 2 points need to be close. They cannot be that far apart. So, single point, single potential value, insufficient to tell you anything about the electric field. Not only you cannot find the electric field from a single value, you have absolutely no idea what the electric field looks like. A single value tells you absolutely nothing about the electric field.